And he lays nothing. And he does lay the Clark Bridge. Okay, he does lay the Clark Bridge, so let's go ahead. Give us our Calamities. He gave us 3 free Calamities, baby. Oh, let's go, ladies. Thank you. Yo, hey guys, it's your boy Zach. Welcome back. So, we have Izzit Giants. You've seen enough of it by now. It's good. It's running rampant, and people are trying to figure out what the best build is. Here's my take on that, and I'll explain why. If you're interested in the gameplay, go ahead and skip into that. We have 4 great games, actually 5 great games for you today that are awesome. Some really cool, funny tricks, all the way from interesting interactions with Mystic Reflection to random Ember Cleave blowouts. You've seen enough of that. To, of course, Squash, just doing tons of work when we need it to, drawing tons of cards with Freezing Flame. But let me start from the beginning and work our way upwards. But yeah, if you've seen other, Izzit Giant spells, this is the gist. We added things like Teferi, okay? A little bit of card draw. We have Shadow Scroll Smashing in here, and we actually have Satyr's Cunning specifically just to synergize with Mystic Reflection. Same thing for Forbidden Friendship. So I guess I'm already into it. Forbidden Friendship creates 2 tokens in one instance. So late in the game, if we've already foretelled this, we can cast this just for 1 mana and then follow it up with a Forbidden Friendship and make, gosh, I don't know, 2 Quakebringers out of nowhere. That's really good. Or maybe Tectonic Giants. And then next turn we swing with, say, 3 Tectonic Giants and do 9 damage to the face, or use one of those to exile a card and find us something, to spend our mana on. Very strong. Yeah, so then Invasion of the Giants is our other 2-drop. You scry 2 for the first thing, right? The first trigger. You draw a card on the second trigger, so you already have a lot of value packed onto the card. Then you can reveal a giant card, which you pretty much always have. And then you do 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. So you are doing a shock to the face as well. And then you can cast a giant spell for 2 or less. Now, to get it perfectly like that is not the hardest thing in the world. Quakebringer all of a sudden being 3, or a Tectonic Giant being for 2, it's not bad at all. Now, one thing, these are both all 6 of these guys. All right, we have 6 copies in total between the 2. You need to hit those 2 red mana, so the mana base is something finicky. I just have 1 of the Cert lands, little cool trick. You can sacrifice it to scry 2 and do 2 damage to each creature. So if we're against a deck with a bunch of small creatures we can't get through because they're chunk blocking all day, they're going wide, this can be our solution. But yeah, just a few Fabled Passages and the Epiphanies. But let's get back to the meat. Battle of Frost and Fire does 4 damage to, each non-giant target creature. So that is a one-sided board wipe doing absolute work. And Tectonic Giant, if I didn't say already, will be a great target for Embercleave because they don't really expect you to really be a threat. They're like, oh, you already did the 3 damage. You just get it in for an extra 3, whatever. And then Embercleave can help you just finish a game if they leave them unblocked. We'll see that. Of course, Quakebringer, same thing like that. Bone Crusher, the Stomp isn't a giant source, right? The Stomp is actually just an adventure. It's not like a giant instant or anything like that. So, we don't get the benefit of doing extra damage with Calamity Bearer. But Calamity Bearer just doubles the damage. Say we make a bunch of Calamity Bearers, right? We Mystic Reflection for Forbidden Friendship, bunch of Calamity Bearers. Say we have a total of 4 or something, which is possible. We get our 2 copies and then make 2. Yeah, that's a ton of damage. That's quadruple damage. Or that's double damage. So that's insane. And then this guy, we run 4, and yeah, it works out very well. This we can reoccur from the graveyard, and that's about it. So if you want to see some awesome games, do it, and or stick around, and yeah, hope you have a blessed day. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the arena. Yo, alright guys, here we are in game number 1. Giants is a very strong deck. You've probably seen a bunch of different versions of it by now, but this one with the token strat of Mystic Reflection, which we do have in our hand, is insane. We're going to be able to put, sometimes 3 Calamity Bearers on the field. at a time, right? And that's, you know, double damage, double damage, double damage. So that could be crazy. The Tectonic Giant getting in, you know, having 3 of those, and then getting all those triggers all at once could be insane. Such a versatile card by itself, Tectonic Giant. Being able to, you know, exile the top 2 cards is very strong. Let's actually lead with the Cunning. Yeah, I mean, we already laid the red, so that's what we're doing. But the Cunning's in here, right, to give us, you know, a 1 mana most of the time, or just a reoccurring token that we can then copy, right, anything on the field essentially with. So that could be a 2 mana play if we are to, you know, exile it. Let's do that. Not exile it, foretell it. Can't block, so we might as well swing. Get him a little bit closer to 0, baby. Mr. Conflection, if you're unfamiliar with it, you choose target non-legendary creature, okay, and then the next time creatures enter the battlefield, they become that creature. But it has to be the same instance. It has to be the same moment, right? So let's lay this as a red. We'll lay this. Don't need either of those. Don't need to give him free life. Now, if he casts something more threatening than Aluris, we can turn it into something not scary, right? But, ooh, there we go. We'll take it. We'll reveal this because we're going to lay it anyway right now. That 3/4 body is very relevant against this Aluris. Okay. Battle of Frost and Fire. So this is one of the best Giants payoffs. You do 4 damage to everything that isn't a Giant. And that's going to leave our, you know, tremendous damage dealing Giants on the field, ready to go, ready to close the game. Yeah, we can lay a very cheap Giant if we are to top deck one here. Next turn. So this minion's return, right? I have to actually die. So unless he has a weird trick, which would be this. This would be the weird trick. Maybe it's a Myers Grasp, so we don't block. A Myers Grasp would allow him to, right, draw 2 cards with champ. Yeah, okay. So I think we outplayed him there. That was definitely going to be the Myers Grasp. Okay, beautiful. Now, we're not going to take advantage of that, I don't believe, because it would just be so much stronger to just bop everything, I think, and get in for some damage. Getting closer to those other triggers, especially that last one, right, can be very strong. Whenever you lay a converted mana cost 5 or greater, we draw 2 cards and then discard a card. The Scry 3 in the middle can be very good too. It helps us get to that card that we need, right? Okay, Clarkbridge Troll. Interesting. So we do want this. We'll do that. Might as well scry, right? I knew that was there, but I decided I didn't want it because I was like undecided about it. So we'll scry. So this is what we do. Look at this, guys. And then 2 Calamity Bears. Boom! There it is. There it is, folks. No, yeah, let's do this. Now, if he lays another Clarkbridge Troll, we can actually make all of those goats that he gives us Calamity Bearers. Totally fine. Totally fine that he got one. Let's see if he lays another Clarkbridge Troll. That would be insane. All 3 of those goats we could change to something good for us. And he lays nothing. And he does lay the Clarkbridge. Okay, he does lay the Clarkbridge, so let's go ahead. Give us our Calamities. He gave us 3 free Calamities, baby. Oh, let's go, ladies. Thank you. That was funny. That was funny. So the card is just like situationally very strong. I don't know what to say about that card, but anyway, let's get into the next one. Yo, alright, so here we are in the first game against Chronom Exinium. And we have a pretty good hand. We have Invasion of the Giants. Okay. We have Forbidden Friendship for when we perhaps get the Mystic Reflection. And Tectonic Giant is a card we want to hit almost immediately every single time. When we get to 4 mana, we want to hit this, or perhaps a Teferi and start +1-ing. We'll do that. Yeah, we only have one of this in the deck, but maybe if they go very wide and they have a bunch of small tokens, this could be relevant. It's probably the only matchup it's super relevant in. We can lay this tapped. I think nah, as much as I want to. We lay the Invasion of Giants here. That Scry 2 early is very, very strong. We actually like both of these. Doesn't really matter. We like both of those. We didn't really necessarily need the mana, but being that Teferi is going to have us discard a card, at least one of those can be a mana. Okay. This is a giant that we could run in the Giants deck. Reveal a giant card. I kind of want to, but yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course we will. 2 to the face. There's a lot of value packed onto this 2 mana card. Okay, we'll lay this right tapped. And then we can at least get two guys on the field. These primarily act as chunk blockers. So if we use it early, it's usually as a chunk blocker. If we use the late game, we can get 2 copies of our giant, and just that's a big blowout play out of nowhere. Usually we'll have Foretelled Mystic Reflection. So it's a 1 mana blowout play, essentially. That card is Forbidden Friendship, baby. Alright, so got Menace, Vigilance. No blocks. Menace and Vigilance. That's really relevant right now. Okay, so now this only costs 2. I think we do that. Go ahead and just lay this. Let us blow up the Emery before she can do any artifact shenanigans. Right? So she can bring stuff back from the graveyard. And that would just be the Skyclave Relic. Oop, Skyclave Relic's right here. And look at this deck. Wow. The Ugin. Oh my gosh, I'm terrified. Okay, Tectonic Giant. A lot of pressure and also card draw if we need it. When we make tokens of this, then you get like 3 triggers of the 3 damage that can end the game. Especially when you have like Calamity Bearer on the field. It can be very insane. Izzit Giants is fun with this little bit of splash of card draw and sort of blue trickery. Very nice. I like the color combination that Giants are in. Okay. Okay. We can do right. Of course, Christian Giant's gonna stay if we wipe the board. I think we do this right. We +1. We see what we get. At the worst, we get rid of a mana. Yep. That seems good to me. We can swing here. And actually just get off some early damage. He doesn't want to block that. He got the reach last, so. The Lithform Engine, though. Alright, one thing I didn't talk about. He's going to copy the ability, right? He's going to get 2 Crystalline Giant triggers if he does copy the target triggered ability. So that would be 2 new abilities and really get him to a powerhouse sort of form. Presumably get lifelink. Lifelink and hexproof would be pretty insane. Ooh, a Shimmer Dragon. Okay, has hexproof, blah, 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 blah. Okay. If you have 4 more, do we want the Ember Cleave? We kind of do. Because we can discard Quakebringer. Which is so sad. But we almost have to. Because I think we just throw the Ember Cleave on Tectonic Giant. And that's almost just as fine. I think. Do we double block here and keep the Teferi? Yes. Because that will make the Shiver Dragon not be able to kill the Teferi in one swing. And the Embercleave can do some massive work. Boom. Trigger. Boom. Calamity Bearer. -3 that. Think we got him. Do we have him? No, we're gonna do some massive damage though. If he doesn't block. Good game, baby. Alright, just massive damage for the Tectonic Giant. Hate that it was an Embercleave finish, but you know, whatever. It's in the meta. It's not the most broken card in the game right now. It was for a second. When Rotting Regisar was relevant. Game number 2, baby. Ikodala. Hopefully we get to show off the power of Quakebringer or something like that this match. A nice battle of the Frost and Fire would be cool, right? We wipe everything except for Giants. Cool, we lead with the tap mana. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, if he gets rid of the invasion, that's that hurts. He got rid of the battle. I don't think that was a threat right now. Perhaps he's going to use another duress. 2 cards out of his hand. I guess 2 cards out of ours. It's fine. Not very aggressive. I mean, I guess it's aggressive in a sense, but not on the board, right? And we rely on our board being strong sort of at all times. Now, getting this down is crucial. Looks like Snow with Death Touch. Interesting. Let's do that. Can't have enough Bone Crushers. We're gonna face a bunch of small guys. And then we just really need the mana. You know, we'll do a Fabled here. And Bone Crusher, dude. It's probably all I play. Okay, we'll reveal this because we already have revealed it. Let's do this. We can double Bone Crusher. We're not so worried. If he lays the snake, where when Death Touchers swing, they trigger us for basically 1 life. We lose. They gain 1 life. That hurts. Sorry, I couldn't talk right there. No blocks. Did he not get the mana? Feel bad for him. He foretold something at least. Alright. There she blows. Now, of course, I should have laid the red. But, let's pretend we're holding the Bone Crusher for something else. Let's pretend something annoying like that. See if they swing with those two. Okay. That's what I like. Kind of glad we held it up now. Boom. Boom. Just get the red right now. Awesome. Massive damage. Massive damage. I hope he gets the mana. What is this deck? Whoa, he needs a benefit though for all these little Death Touchers. Okay, Freezing Flame. Take that out. Draw a card. Lay that. Swing with everybody. 3 damage to the face. GG's. Okay. I like that. I like the freezing flame very much. Very much a fan, guys. Yes, I am. So we can't blow it up. We just get down a Quakebringer, though. Seems okay to me. Do this now, I guess. We can fix our draw to something we want. Not bad. Not bad at all. Quakebringer is gonna be a clock for sure here. Doubt he has a lifelink. Yeah, he's in a bad spot. GG's. Good game. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Game number 3. Slam Gina. Slam Gina. Damn Gina. Alright, we'll lead with the blue here. Pretty good hand. We got 2 invasions of giants. We can fix our draws. We have the freezing flame. Awesome. Very excited. I think this deck's very strong. Okay. Not bad. So this is a Luris deck, probably low to the ground. So we're gonna have some targets for Bone Crusher, presumably some 1 toughness targets. That'll allow us to draw a card here with the freezing flame. Let's do this. Boom, baby. Interesting. No, I don't want either of those. Because we need 2 blues, and it's just too awkward with what we want to do here, I think. We need to get this guy down. He's, 3. Perfect. It's going to be able to kill the Ruin Crab. I really, we can just burn out this mill. We have to just race him with damage. Wow, they put 3 very good cards into the graveyard. Okay. Oops. That. Not bad. There it is. Okay. And then the next, giant we cast is going to cost 2 less to cast, so we can lay a 1-mana Bone Crusher, which could be pretty cool. But we might just Invasion of Giants and Forbidden Friendship. Forbidden Friendship is just, again, for chunk blocking and giving us 2 giants if we are to do that little combo with a Mystic Reflection. Oh no. Drown in the lock. What are you gonna do? Oh no. Okay. Yeah, it costs 1 less. It's kind of tempting, that Bone Crusher, but is it worth it, really? Let's do this. Is it worth it? These are both good in that order there. I think we just get these guys down. Oops. Okay, so we want to have the giant in our hand, right? We're getting 2 damage by having the Bone Crusher in our hand. And we could potentially take out a little flyer or something here, or maybe the Luris. I guess you can't lay it yet. Alright. Boom, baby. So we'll do the same thing there. We'll just lay this guy. Lay this. Boom! Drawing cards. Getting in for 1 as well. Well, Squash and that guy, just such a good combo. Such a good combo. Cannot complain. I'm into it. I'm sure you guys have seen it by now. There's definitely different variations, but I think this guy in particular is one of the most important parts which I doubted him for a while. So that's cool. All right, Ruin Crab, what have you? Have you what? Oh no! Whatever are we going to do? So that's still in the turn. Let's just swing. All right. Ooh, this is perfect. This is what we live for. And that doesn't count as a giant spell, so we can still cast it for just 1 here. Yeah. Look at that. Look at how awesome that is. We just drew a card, right? Did we just draw a card? Yeah, we just got another land. Ridiculous. We'll do that. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do that. Spending all the manas, baby. So yeah, we just put a bunch of damage on the field and said go. That's a total of, it looks like 10. So 2 swings presumably here, depending on how many blockers he really puts off. He also has lifelink available to him, so if he starts to stall and do some funny business, could be in trouble, being that we got very mana screwed. We're bound to hit something good though. That's actually not bad because we can make a Bone Crusher. So let's do that. Take 2 damage from the Bone Crusher. That is an unfortunate thing. It's strange. They must have planned that, I swear. It's just too good though. We'll do this. Right? Just get rid of like whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh my god, I only clicked 1. I'm a fool. Now we're gonna make a copy of the Bone Crusher, right? Awesome. And we'll scry. We like that. Of course he's got mill, so he might mill it away. I say might, but it's okay. I guess that's a risk we have to take in this position. We have, you know, damage on board, so either has to wipe the board, or we just get an Embercleave. Boom! Okay, awesome. That was game number 3. Let's get into game number 4. I think that nice little 4 should do us. Alright guys, here we are against Roray, baby. Last game. We're really seeing the power of it. Hopefully we get to show off a really cool Mystic Reflection, maybe with the Forbidden Friendship. That'd be awesome. That'd be a nice little ender. Nice little ender. Indeed. Alright, so I think we can foretell early, right? Just get that at a lower cost. If we don't draw into anything better to do. Okay, maybe warriors. We can take out a creature with Bone Crusher if he tries to equip it. That might be nice. Okay. So we say go. Because, well, yeah. Because that's what he's going to do here, presumably, yep. Ooh, don't like that. I was wondering if it was going to be another one, but... Boom, bang, bang. This guy. Freeze that flame, baby. Hit him with a squash next, right? That'll be fun. That will be glorious. Not so worried. I think we're going to be bigger than most of his creatures. Knights, baby. Knights. No. Hit him with the big no. Okay. Bop that. We'll draw a card. What do we get? Not bad at all. We'll foretell this. And if we do excess damage, we still draw a card. So pretty good, you know. He just puts a lot of pressure on things. Like if you deal with him, I'm just gonna get more value, right? You have to deal with him though. Alright, Youthful Knight coming in here. This guy's feeling aggressive. Look at this. Wants to put the counter on there. I think that's just too, I don't know if it's that easy, though, for you, though. Man. Calamity Bear comes down. Massive damage from the Freezing Flame here. Now it's doing 6 damage. Obviously, we're going to do more anyway. We're not worried of dying unless he buffs him up. But we're still going to kill him. Yep. Fine with that. We have Quakebringer. That could be really good. Maybe he has some lifelink or something like that in any weird way. Don't want him to get that. Tapping it so it gets in. I can respect that. Not bad. Cool little deck. Second Calamity Bear. Swinging for massive damage. Yeah, maybe we do want that though. Swinging for, so that's double the, so 6 then 12. Insane. Dang, that's unfortunate. I could have him enter as a copy or something, but there's no point. Because you can use this again defensively. It's very nice. Okay, so we can cast this for literally 4. Yep. Sorry, bud. Yeah. Oh. Shatter on in. Walk on in for 12. Not bad at all, guys. Alright, cool. So we've got some fun matches here. I think that was 4 or 5. Depending on, I can't count. But yeah, awesome stuff, guys. Let's get into the wrap-up. Hey, what's up, guys? Alright, so you saw the games. That was a lot of fun. I mean, like, what are you going to say? I mean, Giants are strong. Tectonic Giant was an all-star. Freezing Flame was an all-star. Drawing us tons of card. Of course, it goes perfectly with Squash. Single damage removal and then a very good one-sided board wipe if we can just cleanly get that off. Of course, Embercleave can just raw power us through. Quakebringer can shut down mono white, things like that, and raw power us through. Calamity Bear, of course. Bone Crusher taking out small things, helping us trigger Freezing a Flame even. This card, even just acting as a chunk blockers early in the game, helping us get to our bigger giants. Not bad. I would go ahead and try, especially when you're doing a gimmicky thing like this. And just so much fun. We saw how powerful this card is. Anyway, guys, give it a shot. Mess around with some of the cards. Teferi was a nice little addition. Giants, you don't have to like exclusively run Giants. Even though we sort of did true creatures were actually all Giants. But there's tons of ways to do it. If there's one thing to take away from this video today, it's don't feel like you're locked into one build of a deck, and that is definitely the best way. This appears to be the best way to me. So yeah. Anyway, always experiment. Always see what's on the other side of that stone. Turn that stone over and check it out, guys. Okay, bye. See you in the next one, guys.